Hello, beautiful friends and book lovers. I have some great news. I have found my favorite thriller of 2020. Okay, so little disclaimer, I am not filming with my favorite fire mantle piece behind me. I'm in a basement. There's probably gonna be an echo. There's probably gonna be footsteps upstairs. And Finn, the lovely little hound husky, whatever my dog is, because he's a mix, you're probably gonna hear his footprints too, but don't let that prevent you from listening to this amazing, you guys, literally, you know me. I really pretty much only read thrillers. And this Little Secrets by Jennifer Hillier is so freaking good. I don't know why, you guys. My covers always just have fingerprints. I just must be snacking all the time and touching the book. I don't know, but I just have to start reviewing this for you because it's so freaking good. Okay, so as you guys know, I buy all of my books on Amazon. I'm gonna put the exact link in the description for you if you want this hardcover copy as well. So freaking good. It's so good. Let's just start talking about it. So what is the non-spoiler section of this book about? This book is about a main character named Marin, who is a wife and she's also a mom. And she and her husband, Derek, have a little boy named Sebastian. And Sebastian ends up getting kidnapped. And again, this is spoiler free, just so you guys know. It's all in the cover and this little slip here. And I'm just pretty much telling you how the book starts off. So not only does Marin lose her son, she also finds out that her husband is having an affair with another woman who is half her age. I think the girl is supposed to be 24, if I remember correctly, and her name is Mackenzie. So we have Marin, who the book is following, the grieving mom who's lost her son. And then she also finds out that her wonderful husband has been sleeping with a 24-year-old. So yeah, she doesn't have a lot going for her. So this story follows how Marin and Mackenzie, it's both of their perspectives. So you're following both of their journeys and how Derek, the husband, but also the cheater, who with his mistress Mackenzie, how all of this unfolds. You guys, seriously, I was hooked. And they're also still on the hunt for Sebastian. They have not given up hope that Sebastian is dead. This is just a crazy roller coaster of a thriller. Honestly, I was hooked. I wanted to find out, is Sebastian alive? Is she gonna catch her husband who's cheating on her with Mackenzie? What's gonna happen to Mackenzie? Why is Mackenzie cheating in the first place? Why is she being a homewrecker? What is going on? My puppy's just standing here wagging his tail. You can tell I'm so excited. But guys, I literally recommend this to anyone who likes thrillers. It's fast-paced. It's so, Jennifer's writing style, I felt when I was reading from Marin's perspective, because obviously I wasn't the biggest fan of Mackenzie, but with Marin, I just felt like I was listening to a girlfriend. You know what I mean? I was listening to a friend who's talking and she's venting and you feel for her. I'm not a mom yet. Well, I'm a dog mom, but you know what I mean? Not a mom, but I felt for her so much in this story, you guys. I was my heart just broke for her. I never really get teary-eyed in a story. Sorry for the footsteps. I never really get teary-eyed in a story, and my dog's gonna go upstairs. Hold on a sec. Your girl was tearing up multiple times. Guys, it's so good. It comes together and it's just it's such a fulfilling read. This is going to be my first 10 out of 10 book this year. I usually always find a reason to not give a story a full 10 out of 10. This is a full 10 out of 10. I'm giving it obviously a 5 out of 5 on Goodreads. Guys, I literally recommend this to every single person who is reading this right now. Unless you're just not a thriller fan, but you probably wouldn't be watching this anyways. If you were a thriller fan, I don't know. Guys, if you weren't, it's It's so good. It's so good that I don't even know how to speak right now. I'm just rambling. But buy this, purchase this, read this. Let me know what you think of it. I'm so happy that I purchased this book this month. And I really have everyone who I follow on my Bookstagram to thank, because honestly, this was just everywhere and everyone was reading it. And then when I purchased all of my books for May, I posted on my Instagram, which book should I read first? And this got, like, I swear to God, 98% of the comments, you guys. It's so good. So I'm gonna go ahead and start my book chat, which if you're new to my channel, I always do a non-spoiler review and then tell you my ratings and who I recommend it for. And then I go into my book chat for those who have read to see like if we had the same predictions and what we thought. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start chatting about this. So if you don't want to be spoiled, I would ask that you like this video and subscribe before you leave, but you should probably leave now because I don't want to spoil anything for you. Want to know something funny? I just recorded like 10 minutes of my spoiler book chat and didn't flip the camera. Okay, so this is the book chat part for those who have read. I'm just gonna let you know how I was feeling through the book, my predictions, and I'm so interested to see if we had the same thoughts. So like I said in the non-spoiler part, I felt so bad for Marin reading this book. She was already feeling so alone when she lost Sebastian, and then to find out that her wonderful husband was cheating on her, I felt so bad for her. I really did. I feel like she was already in such a bad place, and then to find out that information, I just was putting myself in her shoes, and I was like, I literally cannot imagine feeling this way. Like, I felt for her. I really did. And then I had a prediction while I was reading this, and it was wrong, thank goodness, because who wants to, I feel like thrillers are not fun if all of your predictions come true, because then it's just predictable, and nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. But I had a prediction that I'm like, what if it's Vanessa, the PI? What if she was never a past police officer? What if she intentionally put her business card in the little bucket, the complimentary bucket or whatever, at Marin's hair salon? But obviously I was wrong. I was really wrong. So when we were first getting the inside peek at Kenzie and Derek's relationship, I found myself just so entranced with when Marin downloaded the shadow app. I'm like, oh my gosh, what are they saying to each other? What is she gonna find out? Where are they meeting? What are they doing? How long have they been seeing each other? It was just so crazy to me. And at first I was like, this Kenzie girl has no idea that this guy is married. She probably thinks that she found herself a rich divorced man who doesn't really want to be tied down, but is fine with having, a girlfriend, whatever. I don't know. But she knew. She knew indeed, and that just made me dislike her character so much more. Just oh God, I literally, I feel like we as readers found out about her mom being sick and how she is so poor because she gives all of her money so her mom can stay in this one home. But I was like, that sucks, but I don't know, I still hate you. Okay, so I appreciate character development. I really do. When it's done right, and the entire book is not just us getting, a look at our characters' pasts. For example, when I read The Hunting Party by Lucy Foley, I felt like that entire book was past character development and was not a lot of the present. And what I loved about this book is I felt like it was all what was going on currently until Marin paid the $250,000 to have Mackenzie killed. Then that's when I feel like we started to get a little bit of character development in terms of Sal finding out about the winery and the abuse that he dealt with as a kid, and How he like killed his father and pushed him off the balcony in like a fit of rage. Hello, red flag. I just, like, I get it that Marin covered for him, but right then and there, she should have known something was a little off. And then we found out about Mackenzie and how she met Derek when she used to work at the taco shop or taco truck. He didn't remember her. And then we found out about her mom and JR and how she really loved JR. And like, I felt like that was a good balance because it wasn't all about the character's past in the book. It was a delicate dance between like the present with a little bit of the past. And I really appreciated that. It kept me definitely interested because I feel like when it's too much of like a character's past, I just honestly start to get bored, and that did not happen at all. Thank goodness. Okay, so when Mackenzie was starting to get paranoid that she was being followed, and she turns and she's like, Julian? I was like, that is when it started to click for me. I was like, okay, something's going on here. She shouldn't know Julian, and if she knows Julian, she might know Sal. And that's when the wheels started turning for me, where I was like, wait a second. Sal has been going to his hometown of Prosser way too much. Like, I thought that was really weird. And then when he had his major blowout, like on Marin, I was like, okay, it's starting to make sense. This is all connected somehow. And I was like, please tell me that Sal is not the person who kidnapped Sebastian or had anything to do with that. And guys, honestly, the end of this book was just like insane. Like, I was reading it so quickly. I didn't want to do anything else. I didn't want to put it down. And it was just crazy. I'm so happy that it did end up having a happy ending with them finding Sebastian. And I was like, I felt for her so much when she found out that Derek like did have a ransom for their son and then never told her. I was like, there's no going back from this. There really is not. Like, could you imagine, put yourself in her shoes, and you found out that your husband had this information the entire time and didn't tell you? Like, he's out. I'm so sorry. He should have been out from the beginning, but there's no going back from that. But I was so happy for her at the end that she like got her boy back. And I don't know, you guys, I loved that it wasn't predictable. I loved that it was just like a fluid read, and the dialogue was like relatable and trendy. And I don't know, I have not read a book like this in a long time, and I definitely want to read other books by Jennifer Hillier soon, because if they're anything like this one, I know I'm gonna love them. So that is pretty much all of my thoughts on Little Secrets. Let me know what you guys thought about this book. Did you enjoy it as much as I did? What parts did you specifically enjoy when you were reading it? And yeah, let's chat about it in the comments below. I am so happy that I read this, because now I'm just like, I'm pumped. Like, I want to read more thrillers, but now I have my top contender for my favorite thrillers and books in general of 2020. And this is sitting on the throne right now, my friends. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.